Hey guys, it's Cashley. So, as you guys can see by the title of this video, we are eating on some rotisserie chicken, a little bit of Blove's sauce, and I'm gonna finish telling y'all a story about our crazy annoying neighbor. But here's the thing. If you didn't watch our last mukbang, well, is it our last? Yeah, I think so. The Wingstop mukbang where we talked about our neighbor. Then, I don't know, I'm going to try to catch y'all up. But I'm going to get into this. And what gave me this idea to eat rotisserie chicken is Blove, of course. And my aunt brought me this today. And I was like, it's the perfect time. It's the perfect time. And we got a little bit of Blove sauce left. It looks light because I'll put some water in it. But let's get into it. Okay, so y'all, the neighborhood thing, long story short, one day she had came up here. It was a Saturday night and she was basically complaining about Yomi. And our floor, if I walk, you can hear me. So it's just, I explained to y'all that it's really hard for us to try to not walk and the neighbors not hear it. So I'm not gonna say days because I don't know, but one day the neighbor had started banging on our floor. I didn't know at first because it was a lot going on. I heard like banging, and like I knew like the maintenance man was putting in flooring in one of the apartments, and then the lawnmower was going outside, and then once we started getting dressed, she started like banging on her ceiling. So I'm just like, at this point, because it's like 2 p.m. I'm just like, what is she doing that for? We're we're literally just walking in our apartment, like we can't help it. So I like kicked my foot back, and at this point Dominique was like, that's the maintenance man. I was like, no, it's not. And then she started banging, like walking down the hallway like that. And so he's like, oh yeah, that's her. And I'm just like, she's something wrong with her. But anyways, we was leaving, so we just had left. And then the next day when Dominique went to work, it was probably about 8 p.m. and the power shut off. So I'm gonna insert some videos if I still got them, but the power had went off, so it's dark, nothing works. So I just go lay in the bed or whatever. And then like an hour passed, so it's about 9. I remember that the milk, my breast milk that I pumped for my son in the hospital was in the fridge, and I didn't know how long the power was gonna be out. And so I literally leave the room, walk into the kitchen to get the milk, and I just start hearing yelling. But mind you, before this, when I was laying in the room, somebody was like knocking. I didn't know if they was knocking on their window or whatever. And I don't know if my neighbor thought it was me, but she was like, stop knocking. We ain't getting no electricity. Go to to sleep or something. I don't know. I was laughing, and I tried to record a little snippet. But yeah, so when I walked out here and put the milk, I heard yelling. So I started listening, and she was like, "Stop running your fat over our heads. Tell your put your ugly ass baby to sleep." Like, just yelling. And I was like, ugly ass baby, first of all, you haven't even seen my daughter, so I don't know what you're talking about. And I know my daughter wasn't ugly, so I was really like laughing, like I was really in shock about this. And I just keep walking and doing my thing. She's like I recorded that part. I'm gonna insert the clip. Like, y'all might not believe me, but no, this is, bro, what? I was like, okay, nobody would do that. Even if they was mad, nobody would do that. So something gotta be wrong with her. She gotta be on drugs. She gotta miss something. So, yeah. So after that, like, basically all she kept saying was like, "Your ugly ass daughter." Yes, she said your daughter is the one. She's ugly. Let me stop cussing, because she making me cuss because she was cussing. So I ain't say nothing, you know. I really didn't want to sit down. I really wanted to keep walking around, but I'm like, I'm not gonna be petty. I'm gonna go lay down. So when Dominique got home, I told him about it or whatever, and then I told y'all, this was at, mind y'all, this is at 9 p.m. The first time that she had came up here, she was like, "I don't care before 12, but y'all be walking around all night." And that's when we explained, like, we're not on the same schedule. But incident I just told y'all about, one was at 2 and this one was at 9. So she's really just tweaking. And I literally just walked. Do y'all think me, I'm gonna make a lot of noise walking down the hall? Like, it's gonna be what it is. Like, I can't help that we have hard floors and they make that sound. Like, that's the apartment fault. But anyway, so what happened? Oh, the next day I wake up, go in the kitchen, get Yomi some stuff. Yomi come in there. She is running, but it's probably like 12, because I get up pretty late. It might be 11. Nope. It's like 12. It might even be 1, because Dominique went to work right after this. So get in the kitchen, Yomi come in there, neighbors start yelling. So I'm listening to what she's saying. She said something about, like, "I'm tired of your daughter." I thought she said, "I'm gonna run over your head," but I don't know what she said. But she was just like, something. "I need to sit down, stop running over our heads. I'm gonna get my," she's like, "my family gonna be here any minute, and if y'all don't sit down, it's gonna be something." And what she say? "I don't give a about your baby daddy," and da da da, like all this shit, right? First of all, my friends don't even call me out of my name, because I just don't like that. Like, that, I'm not like the type to be like, be this, be that. Like, that's not me. I really don't understand why that became a trend, but I didn't take it personal at all, because I always hear her yelling and stuff, and I just know that's like her personality. But, and I'm thinking something else gotta be wrong with her. So I go in the room, I'm like, well, first I was like, "Babe." I go in the room, I'm like, "You hear this?" And he was like, "Yeah," because he was listening through the window, and I think she had like opened the door, open her he started putting on his clothes and then putting on his shoes. I'm like, where you going? He was like, I'm about to go down there. I was like, what you gonna say? Like, don't be rude or nothing. Because before this, I'm gonna insert a screenshot. Before this even happened, I had typed up from the night before when the power had went out. I was like, I can't do this. I'm over it. I don't need to be threatened in my house. I don't need to be called out my name because I'm just simply walking to the kitchen, bro. I typed up something to send to the apartments, like basically to file a complaint. And I'm not the type to do that like at all, but this is the thing. I got kids now and I don't need to be dealing with none of that. I don't need to be fighting in front of no 1-year-old. Because that's what it's going to come to, because you're belligerent. You're already calling me out of my name and you don't even know me and you never even seen me. When you tried to come up here and have a conversation, you was basically telling us what we need to do instead of trying to figure it out. And like, I'm not for it. I'm not for conflict. I don't like confrontation. And if I have confrontation with somebody, it's going to go from 0 to 100 because I already bottled everything else in because I let everything else slide. So by the time me and you meet, it's on 100. And that's not good. I'm not saying that's good, but I try to ignore things until I can't no more. And that's not good. Y'all don't do that. Do not do that. But anyway, so I was prepared. So he go down there. I don't know what he said at the door, but I was standing at the top because I'm like, let me listen and make sure nothing happened. Bro, when I tell you, I was having so many flashes of different things that could potentially happen. When he went down the stairs to the point where I couldn't see him, I thought he was fighting somebody, y'all. Like, I literally thought he was fighting somebody. Like, I'm just like, let me go get my phone. What about to call the police? Like, I don't know. Like, because it's only just me and him. Like, you know what I'm saying? And she was talking all this cash. So... yeah, I didn't get the first part, but she was being crazy. She was like, what the f does she need? Does she need some gummies? You want me to get her some gummies? And I was like, I was laughing because like, y'all know what gummies she talking about, y'all. The ones that everybody be giving a kid that I don't believe in, that melatonin. And I'm just like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, bro, you must be giving your kid that. Like, that's crazy. And the day before, her son was on the patio being loud as hell. Jumping, everything. So, but I don't care. Like, it don't bother me. And they always laugh. Bumping music. Arguing, yelling. So then he go down there, she being belligerent and shit, all this shit, and then I recorded some.
I'm not worried about that. I'm down here the most respectful way as possible.
I had you respect for the first time you disrespected.
No, I didn't. I just said okay.
Yes,
I said she's one.
You said she's one.
And that's all I
okay, so
said.
you telling me it's okay for your 1-year-old baby to run over her head at 5 and 4 in the morning? That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable, sir.
You came up with an attitude. If you came
Hell, no, I came up
with an attitude. You did. You came up with an attitude. And I didn't do anything about it. I just talked to you nicely.
Okay, so how can we resolve this?
Like I said.
Well, okay, I know I'm love, okay.
Exactly.
Calm this down and let me think twice.
Thank you.
About it. She do me else this. She don't get, I'm just, I'm not trying to. I love everybody. I'm not a mean person.
But can I say
listen, keep this stuff so everybody don't hear it. You ain't got to come here. Ain't nobody ever me and myself. I just don't want everybody in our business. But sweetheart, I'm not gonna do nothing to you. I swear to God.
I'm not worried about you doing anything to me.
What's the thing is that shit get frustrating. You should hear it. I know if you ever live downstairs or above somebody that got kids, that's some frustrating shit. Okay, I don't mind her running all day long, but it's a certain time. Like, how we pay rent just like y'all do, the same amount. Just all I'm asking you is just have consideration. that people downstairs feel. Like my son, if he run too much, you know, I get on him. No, you got people live downstairs, so you cannot do that. And that's what I get on. You see how big my baby is? He 5. And I get on him. You cannot do that. You want to go outside or go on the porch. You cannot jump over this people's head. That's what I tell you.
And then she started calming down. She was like, okay, let me calm down and let's see what we gotta do. Cause she was like, cause if y'all don't, it's gonna be something. And I'm gonna take it there. And he was like, I'm not worried about that. And she was like, okay, well, let me calm down. And then she was like, come in my house and hear her walk. You would understand. It was like, no, we don't have to because, well, he was, because I was still upstairs. But we can feel it. When we walk, we can feel it. And, like, that's why I don't even be feeling comfortable walking up here. Because, like, I could literally feel it. Like, I can hear it myself. But it's no matter how soft you walk, tiptoe, nothing, it makes noise. And it's loud. And I would understand, but you also got to understand the other side, because if she was up here walking, then she would be like, dang, it is hard to, you know. And if she was up here, somebody would be annoyed, because it is what it is. But yeah, so they started to talk, and then she was just like, I'm just frustrated. I got this going on, my son in jail, my daughter pregnant. Like, she was just, you know, spilling her spiel. And Dominique was just really sitting there trying to understand, and I guess she started crying. And then she started apologizing, like, and because he was like, it was fine until you brought my daughter into it and you call her a bitch. Like, that's not cool. And so she was like, you right. So she apologized for that. And then she asked him to call me down there. And I stood on the steps, and she was like, I'm sorry. And she said, sorry to Yomi. And she was like, if it's a problem, it won't be like that no more. Y'all won't see that side. She was like, I'm not like that. I'm really a nice person. I'll give you anything. Like, that's the type of person I am and stuff. And I could understand, because I've been through some times in my life where I was so frustrated to the point I take it out on the wrong person. But I grow from that. And I'm not going to, I don't know. And at least she realized, you know. So that was that. She apologized or whatever. And yeah, she really told us like everything about her life. We know so much about her life now. But her 5-year-old son was with her, and she was like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna bring the baby some clothes. She asked us what size she wore in. When we went back, she brought Yomi an outfit, and her son gave Yomi a toy. And you know, she was like, accept my apology, and was like, we do. Here's the thing though, I get it, she realized she was wrong and stuff, but it's just like, we got to continue to walk. And now, like, now it's uncomfortable, because every step I take, I'm like tiptoeing, because, you know, I don't want to be rude, but it's just also like, I don't want to be uncomfortable in my own house. I don't want to feel like I can't do certain things. Like, I was trying to work out yesterday, and I was like, you know, being very cautious. I understand people's like that in their apartments. But here's the other thing. Okay, that same night, Dominique got home, and she was being cool, you know. She was like, but they was playing music that we could hear. And then she was like, she paused it or whatever. She was like, I don't know exactly what she had said, but I heard her say like, neighbors, I don't hear my grandbaby footsteps. I know your daddy home. And like, she was just yelling. It was funny because she was probably still drunk. Oh yeah, because she told us at the door, like, it's probably the alcohol too. I've been drinking, because she just been going through some stuff. And so we was trying to listen, but we couldn't hear what she said, and we didn't want to like really yell back through the floor, like, but so we ain't say nothing. But yeah, they was playing music till like 4 in the morning, and so I'm just like, so you can be loud whenever you want, but we can't walk. We can walk. Like, I don't know. And then last night, music again. So it's just, it's just like, I don't care. I personally do not care. Never would have complained about it. Never complained about noise in an apartment, especially. Never, never, never. And that's just what it is. You live in one, you gotta, it is what it is. It is what it is. And yeah, because she was like, we can be family and stuff. That's why she called Yomi her grandbaby and stuff. But I don't know. For me, it's just like, people are crazy. Because I heard her yelling yesterday too. And that's just how she talks. You know, certain people that just talk like that. But all in all, they cool. I just don't want to live on top of them. Because like, it's really annoying to feel like every little move they hear, and like, you don't know what people is doing. So you don't want to be disturbing them, because it's like, I can't sleep. I'm in the middle. Y'all be up till 3 in the morning, and these people under me be playing Hispanic music at 4 when they waking up in the morning, and I'm just frustrated. But that's how I knew she was taking it out, especially that day at 2 p.m. when we was barely making noise and they was doing the floors and shit. I was like, oh yeah, it ain't us. It's you know, she just taking it out on us. That's what it was. But yeah, y'all gotta watch out for people though, because me personally, I don't put nothing past nobody. I was thinking like, what if she shoot through our ceiling, our floor and shit? Because when people is calling a kid ugly, like, and doing stuff like that, like, I don't put nothing past nobody. You never know what's up. And like, me personally, I was prepared. Dominique was cool with going down there, you know, without nothing. But I always got something, because listen, I'm a mom. I don't have time to be fighting with nobody. I don't have time to be arguing with nobody. And the minute you step to me, that's not cool. So it's just like, people just got to learn how to talk to people, because you never really know who you talking to. And nowadays, everybody crazy. So you got to be on guard. So I would never make it known that I have whatever. But that's why I'm saying, you gotta just watch out for people. And you never know who you talking to, who you messing with. Like me, I look so pretty and innocent, but you never know. And like, some people, they look big and bad, but they really sweethearts. Like, you just never know. So it's just, all in all, treat people with kindness. Learn how to talk to people. If you got an issue with somebody, bring it to them. Don't come at them in a, you did this, you don't come at them like that. My Gma told me, like, if you got a problem with somebody, especially like your significant other or anybody, don't come at them like, you did this and you doing this and you did, like, come at them like, I feel like I'm this. I, like, use I, because when you use you, and I really noticed that it worked. I peeped, it's like psychology to it. Because when I come at Dominique like, I feel like, or I'm hurt because, or it hurts me when, you know, it makes people feel better, because they see how you feel versus just feeling attacked. So all in all, long story short, learn how to talk to people. And yeah, but I'm pretty much done here. I'm not gonna hold y'all no more. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna keep eating. Make sure y'all like this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Let me know what y'all want to see. And we're gonna be on top soon, y'all. We're gonna be on top. I'm almost at 1,000 followers. I mean subscribers. And I'm excited about it. I love all my subscribers, especially when they comment and stuff and talk to me. Like, I be peeping who do stuff, you know, and just know I peep. So, alright, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.